Coming up in this episode of TruckStop TV.
1987 Mack Super-Liner with a 500 horse V8, 44,000 pound rear end with 417 diffs.
1980 Mack Super-Liner with a 6-cylinder engine, 12-speed box, 44,000 pound rear end.
I brought over the Val Liner that I've had for a while off Terry Copeland out of South Australia.
Now let's get into it.
I'm Tim Dawes from the Kyabram Mack Muster, one of the co-organisers with John Laffin and Dave Willis. We're here at the 2024 Mack Muster with a great turnout of 180 Macks all up. I'm standing here next to an AC Mack 1923. It's one of the oldest in Australia. If we pan around, we've got one of the newest ones there with 100 years of evolution between the two. Pretty good representation of everything Mack's done in between over those years. I'd also like to thank all the guys that have travelled with trucks. It's quite the big effort. Yeah, if you've brought a truck along, I'd really like to thank you for that, because without you doing that, we wouldn't have a truck show at all.
Dion Wilson from Triabunna, Tasmania. I'm a builder. The truck's a 1987 Mack Super-Liner with a 500 horse V8, 44,000 pound rear end with 417 diffs and a 12-speed. It's been a full nut and bolt rebuild, chassis out, sandblasted, painted from there on. 5 years in the making. Bought the truck in 2017 off a guy called Nick Clonan. The truck's ex-RTA truck originally, and then John Brooker, and then Nick, and then myself, so 4 owners. Dick David bought the truck for RTA in 1987. It went into the John Baines Western Transport fleet. It was sold out of there in 1990 to John Brooker out of Weewall, and then it went to Nick Clonan out of Walgett. He had it for 10 years, and then I bought it in 2017. The motor it's got a new block and a new crank. That was done at Power Torque in Dubbo prior to me buying the truck, so it only had very low Ks on it when I bought it's a new engine. Well, since then we've re-raced the gearbox, we've rebuilt the diffs and up the ratio to the 417s. New axles, new everything. You know, everything's on the truck's new. Yeah, first time at the Mack Muster, had a great time. It's a good bunch of blokes we're here with. Yeah, we had a Tassie Mack Muster a few weeks ago down in Exeter, Tasmania, so they come down to us, so we thought we'd return the favour.
Rosco from Orford in Tasmania. We run a few rubbish trucks down that way, and we've come over on the boat to the Muster up at Kyabram. Yeah, I bought a 1980 Mack Super-Liner with a 6-cylinder engine, 12-speed box, 44,000 pound rear end. I found the truck up in Toowoomba in a paddock and took it back to Tassie and stripped it right down and started again. About 6 years ago. Took us a couple of years to restore it. Both chassis rails out, right down, and then put it back together. Very happy with the truck. Originally brand new, the truck was bought by Muscats. They're log haulers down in Tasmania, and then it found its way up to Toowoomba where I found it. And they stretched her out and put the sleeper box on it, and it was being run as a road train and then was carting grain, and then the bloke got a job in the mines and parked it up, and I was lucky enough to be there. I saw it in the paddock, knocked on his door, and yeah, we went and did a deal. Sort of brought it back home, back to Tassie. Had a really good weekend. Amazed at how many good trucks are here. Like, you wonder where they all come from, but someone told me I think there's about 180 here to 200, so very good roll-up.
My name's Brian Reardon. I'm from south of Hobart, down the Ewan Valley. We've come over to the Kyabram Mack Muster to have a good look about and bring a few trucks over. It's been a pleasure to be here. I brought over the Val Liner that I've had for a while off Terry Copeland out of South Australia. He had it from brand new for 27 years. It's been an honour to have his truck. Yeah, the truck is a V8 Val Liner. Build year is first 90. And it's a standard 400. It hasn't been done anything to it. It's only done 6,000 hours, 500,000 Ks, and it's got the 12-speed and 417s at the moment. It did have 502s and it was 120-tonne rated. Last September we started to play around and tied her up, just pull her all apart and paint her up and lengthen her back out to what she was when she was on the assembly line, and it's come up really well. I'm very pleased with it, and she's just a standard 400, 12-speed and 417s. She originally had 502s for float work, and I just run a 2-inch turntable, and basically now it's club registered, so we don't work it anymore.
TruckStop TV. Remember to like, share and subscribe. We'll see you at the next truck stop.